My desk enable button's not working. What the heck? Okay. So it's going to Facebook and the website? Weird. Okay, I'll send a note to Jordan. But as long as it's working, that's good. Okay, thanks. Okay. Good Sunday evening, everybody. Meteorologist Keith Gibson here in the First Alert Weather Center. Thanks for tuning on into our live stream on our app and our website. And we're going to get you updated with the latest and greatest outlook for the coming week. Not going to spend too much time with you this evening, but I do want to let you know that we have a couple of things we are monitoring. All right, first things first, let's talk about what's happening tonight. And this is a meteor shower, the annual Lyrid meteor shower taking place tonight. If you look east-northeast after the sun goes all the way down and we get dark, sun just setting now, but really after midnight through about dawn, the best viewing east and northeast. One thing that we will be monitoring is the fact that there's going to be a bright, nearly full moon tonight, obscuring whatever we could see. Even on a perfect night, this meteor shower would produce about 10 to 15 meteors per hour. And right now we're thinking that with a full moon or nearly full moon shining, not nearly as many meteors will be visible. But if you are out late tonight and you look around to the east and northeast, you hopefully will see something in a dark spot. If you are out and about, try to protect yourself from that moonlight, get into a bit of a shadow, and see what you can see later on tonight. So that is what we're looking at in the near term, mostly clear skies for tonight. Our highs on Sunday, wow, what a change from yesterday. Right around 60 degrees area wide. nice improvement over where we were some 24 hours ago. And I want to show you where we are headed for the next 7 days. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride, up and down roller coaster type ride. 60s expected Monday and Tuesday, cooler 40s on Wednesday, back to around average Thursday, Friday, back into the upper 50s, and then a shot at some 70s next weekend with more humidity and a chance for some showers and storms. Now, you've probably noticed we've been adding more and more daylight, about 3 minutes per day right now. And since the winter solstice in December, we've added about 5 hours of daylight. So we continue to add, and we will continue to add for the next 2 months. But right now we are getting more and more daylight, about 3 minutes per day. Elevated fire conditions were with us today. Those conditions ease tonight as we cool down, obviously, and the wind dies down. But for tomorrow, by the afternoon, winds could be gusting about 30 miles per hour from the southwest. Humidity, the relative humidity will likely drop below 30% again, and the vegetation still dry, and temperatures will be mild. And these are prime conditions for wildfire growth. We don't want to see any fires develop, so just postpone burning and be extra careful with any piece of equipment that could throw a spark. For today, most of our area in the high category as far as fire danger, and we will likely have these levels, if not one level higher for tomorrow with the dry conditions still in place. But we do have some rain in the forecast. This is what we're watching. Our first of 2 weather makers coming our way. This one will be in here tomorrow night and Tuesday. This is the system is swirling around up in Canada, but out ahead of it, there's a big band of clouds and some light showers here in Montana. That will be our weather for tomorrow evening. Some clouds, some lighter showers, and then the actual area of low pressure with the better moisture that is up there near Edmonton and Calgary, that will be swinging through here on Tuesday afternoon. So we'll have a better chance at some rain and some thunder, and those would be producing some heavier downpours if we do happen to see it. But in general here, we're not looking at a lot of significant rainfall area-wide, but there will be some. Let's time this out hour by hour. Mostly clear skies, a lot of sunshine for our Monday morning. For the commute, you'll need your sunglasses. But as we go throughout the course of the day, we'll have more and more clouds, at some point becoming overcast. This is 5 o'clock. Showers just to the west, and this little band of showers will move on through during the evening hours. This is going to be a very light band of rain. Don't expect anything too terribly heavy. The air is going to be pretty dry, but there will be a little bit of light rain around Monday evening and Monday night. That will kick off to the east. We should have some relatively quiet conditions Tuesday morning, probably some sunshine. I should also mention it's going to be breezy even into tomorrow evening and parts of tomorrow night. Winds may back off a little bit Tuesday morning, but as we get that area of low pressure, like I mentioned up in Canada right now, that will be swinging through here Tuesday afternoon. That's going to stir up the wind again and give us a better chance for some scattered showers and storms. This is midday Tuesday. We'll start to see some develop, and by the afternoon, this band of rain or storms will bubble on up and then move from north to south. This is what would be producing any local downpours. So hope for one of these showers or storms in your area on Tuesday afternoon. That would be a better chance for some rain. And then we'll dry things out again for the middle of the week. But there's another one later on in the 7-day. We're going to talk about that in just a split second. Now, as far as rainfall goes tomorrow through Tuesday, most of us will have well less than 1/4 of an inch, but some localized downpours, especially during the day Tuesday, could produce some higher end totals here. This is one run of predictor suggesting over 1/3 in some spots, if not more, but it all depends on where those localized downpours set up. So it's hard to tell. There's some potential there, but the air is really not going to be too totally juiced up for some widespread heavy rainfall. But some spots we'll see a little bit of moisture here. But hope for the best. We will take anything at this point with the elevated fire risk. Now, as far as wind goes, we will have winds east tonight. Winds will start to pick up from the southwest tomorrow afternoon. This is about 4 o'clock, gusting around 25 to 35 miles per hour here. Still breezy going into our Monday night, Tuesday morning. Southwesterly winds could be still gusting over 35 here by midnight Tuesday. As I mentioned, I think those winds ease just a bit Tuesday morning, but they'll be with us during the day Tuesday, especially into the afternoon, eventually becoming northerly, and that will usher in some cooler air for the middle of the week. Your first look forecast for tonight, low 30s in the valley, some 20s across the north woods. Winds are dying down, mostly clear skies, and there will be that meteor shower that will be peaking tonight. This is the peak night for it, and let's just hope for the best. Not really the best viewing with that nearly full moon. Tomorrow, clouds increasing, evening showers possible, but ahead of any showers, it's going to be a nice and mild day with temperatures well into the 60s, mid-60s, a few upper 60s out there. And winds will be from the southwest, so I think the mild air is going to go all the way to the lakeshore again and eliminate an onshore flow. So let's be cautiously optimistic with another mild day. Temperatures should be about 10 degrees above average. Now, let's look ahead. Well, not really a lot of widespread heavy rain expected Tuesday or Monday night into Tuesday, but there's a chance. Quiet Wednesday, Thursday. But by Friday afternoon and Friday night, we'll start to see more significant moisture move into the upper Midwest, and we'll start to see some rain move on in. And there's going to be a couple of areas of low pressure. This is Saturday afternoon. One area of low pressure could be swirling to our northwest. That would put us in this warm sector. Right now I'm forecasting some 70s and some dew points that could be approaching 60 degrees or higher. That would be a juiced up air mass that could produce some heavier rain and maybe some stronger storms at some point. Not forecasting severe weather right now, but this pattern is conducive to some strong storms at some point in our region, just by looking at the way things are tending to set up with some of our forecast models. But this is Sunday, and we're expecting this would be next weekend, so it's still a long ways off, a lot of details to work out. Going into Sunday, another area of low pressure moving through the region, and that would be lurking into Monday too. So anywhere from Friday afternoon through early parts of the following week, so about a 4-day stretch there. Next Friday through the following Monday, next weekend, we may have some wet and stormy weather with some better rain potential, downpours, and perhaps some thunder, and maybe even a few stronger storms too. Like I said, I'm not forecasting severe weather at this point, but we are watching out for the pattern to set up and be conducive to at least some thunder. And the early outlook for Friday, this doesn't go past Friday, but this is the official severe weather outlook on Friday from the Storm Prediction Center folks. Already producing an area of disturbed weather, severe weather, just to our southwest. And that would be with the pattern that would be setting up. So definitely something to monitor if you do have plans for next weekend. Definitely some rain chances around. It will be breezy, likely more humid and mild. At this point, I'm expecting some 70s to return with humidity. We've had some warmth this year, but it hasn't really been that humid. But we may actually see some of that moisture come on in and produce some better chances for rain and thunder, and we'll just see if we can't get any stronger storms or not. But I mentioned the temperature roller coaster ride here. We've got some mid-60s Monday and Tuesday, only 47 on Wednesday with a lot of sunshine, 57 Thursday, but also notice Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, we fall back below freezing. We're going to be well above freezing tomorrow night, fall back below freezing, and then climb back well above freezing at night going into next weekend. So we're not done with the frost potential or the freeze potential. Some of us will have a freeze tonight. Some of us will have a freeze for the middle of the week. We still have a couple of weeks to go before we usually get out of the frost freeze cycle for the spring. But still kind of interesting to see our temperature roller coaster this week. And I just want to give you that first alert for next weekend for some potential bumpy weather, but it will be warmer, more humid. And we'll, of course, watch late tomorrow into Tuesday for some showers, maybe some thunder in there. I'm not expecting any stronger severe weather on Tuesday, but there could be some thunder with some localized downpours before that brief cool down for the middle of the week. So that's where we're headed for the next 7 days. I hope you had a great weekend, a little bit better today than yesterday, and we should have some mild weather as we start the coming work week. So there's a quick weather update for you. We'll see you on TV tonight at 10 o'clock, and of course all week long on WBAY TV.